Good afternoon. So here we are in lockdown still. Been extended through to end of April. Well, it's not official, but they're going to talk about it in Spanish government tomorrow. So it's pretty much there. Before I start, I want to just address a comment I made in the last one about people sharing boycott made in China products on FaceAche. My point that I was making, yes, I understand China have got human rights and animal rights issues, quite bad ones. And if you feel that that's enough for you to boycott their products, then great. You know, I'm all for it and I'm with you. The point I was making was that on Facebook in the last 2 weeks or so, some, shall we say, racist, xenophobic type memes were appearing about, let's open all the factories in Britain. We don't need these Chinese products. Let's boycott made in China. I would say 90% of the people that shared that meme don't know about human rights issues or care about human rights or animal rights issues in China. The only reason they're sharing that is because of the virus. Now, as I said again, if you know of anybody that's caught the virus from touching something that was made in China, then I will sit on here and apologise. But if you don't, think about it. Put up and say, I'm going to boycott Chinese products because I don't agree with their policy on human rights and animal rights. But don't come out with it because you just want to share things about made in Britain, because it ain't going to happen. All right. Okay, so we're in our lockdown. Figures from yesterday show that the amount of cases is decreasing and amount of deaths is decreasing. And you know why? Probably a lot to do with the fact that we seem to understand the lockdown, whereas people in that strange country 1,500 miles away think lockdown involves going to Brockwell Park in multitudes and having a kickabout and having a picnic and riding about on your bike and going for a jog in groups of people. It's not that, guys. You know, and I said a couple of weeks ago, this is going to start getting serious for you in the UK because you're just not paying attention. And I understand these people go, why should I not be allowed to go out and exercise because of these people that just the sacred few that don't want to observe the lockdown? Well, unfortunately, most laws are like that. You know, most laws are in place to stop the minuscule idiots from spoiling things for other people. All right? That's why we have speeding laws. Because everybody else drives, if you just allowed anybody to drive whatever speed they want, you're going to get 10 or 12 people out of every 1,000 driving at 200 mile an hour down the motorway and killing people. It's for those idiots we have laws. This is why we've got lockdown laws. Because of those idiots. They're out there. Brockwell Park in Brixton, one of my old stamping grounds, closed. People go, oh, that's disgusting. No, it's not disgusting. First thing they did in Spain, even before the official lockdown, closed parks, closed play areas, closed outdoor gyms. It's to stop people congregating. And I don't care where you are, whether you're in a queue to get into a shop, whether you're in a park, whether you're walking down the street, people gravitate towards people. And that's why you shouldn't be allowed to go to a park. I think it's wonderful. You lot out there, wonderful. You can go for a bit of exercise. We can't. And look at the numbers. They're dipping. If you cannot put up with maybe 5 or 6 weeks of minor inconvenience to save the lives of millions, then I'm sorry. I feel sad for you. Because that is selfishness on a whole new scale. You need to take a good, long, hard look at yourself. If you cannot stay within the boundaries that you have been set out to save the lives of people and to save the lives of the nurses and the doctors and all the other people working in pharmacies who are at extreme risk of catching this, if you can't put them before you wanting to go out and sit in the park, what hope have we got? Think on it. So it's a bit of a downer to leave you with today, but it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You know, we're not allowed 50 metres from our house. The police have stepped up patrols here. I mean, I'm sitting in the car park waiting to go and do some shopping, and the Guardia have driven through here twice, looking at car numbers and stopping people standing close to each other. And it's not an invasion of our human rights. It's what we've got to do. A human's right is to live. If our actions are stopping someone from living, then we're taking away their human rights. Just think. Think. And if any good comes out of this, then maybe we'll be a less selfish society and stop thinking of ourselves before others. See you soon.